everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to LEGO Jurassic World. So once again we're plagued by lockups and crashes. Unfortunately, no, fortunately, ignore the I said Fortunately, we got everything in the last level, so that was actually our first level in which we got all 10 mini kits by the way too, so there's now zero reason to go back here. Oddly, this guy is still broken and in his lockup, and that may mean trouble. There may actually be no way to free this worker in peril and it save. That could have been what we broke before, and I wanted to look at this map and unlock it, save that and do all of that, but that may just be a buggy section. And since none of that really has anything to do with what we're doing today, as our main goal, let's just focus on that for now. We're doing Jurassic Park 2, which Isla Sorna, and then we go through the rest of these in a row, and hopefully that is the way the story went. I assume that is. So free play, Eddie's workshop. I think the audio is fixed. Hopefully.
I bet
we'll
you
see.
didn't know this.
Yeah, we hear Mr. DNA talking, so that's no longer broken. It's a weird bug. It is a weird bug. We've got the healing voices on. Let's run. So, there's 3 little birds, I think. I'm gonna need to unlock. Ooh, Mr. DNA can do these? I didn't know that. That one, and that one. I have to do all 4 of them. Interesting. They made 2 different versions of the puzzles like that. One of the red bricks we haven't collected yet is the magnetic studs, and usually in LEGO games you kinda need that. It makes it super easy to get all the studs that are falling around. In this game, I don't believe they give it to you until you've already done everything. Let's see. The way it feels like, at least, that seems to be the case. Let's see. Gun guy. Shoot that and that. I'm gonna take the big wheel over here.
So why didn't you think about shooting them down, huh? Loud noises give me hiccups.
Come on, hop on this wheel, run this way. Snap those on. This is one of those rare instances in which we get to see LEGO cars. We should have more LEGO cars in cars. They should just make a LEGO racing game every year with like brand name cars if they can get away with it. There's something. How could I get down to this? Is there another tire?
He's gotten stuck in there.
We need to make green. So yellow, and then red. Then pump this.
It's in my mouth. Oh, hey, I got it on the car too.
So we did it right the first time, unlike the story mode where we did it wrong the first time.
Okay, get those vehicles out onto the dock. We gotta sort out that mobile lab next. Come on, hustle. Yo, look where you're driving.
We get added a new character here, and then the gate closes, so you can't run out the door. Run away from the dinosaurs. There's this, and then this, and I'm confused. It's screaming. It's saying that there's something down there. It's just when I'm standing in front of this, there's nothing that can be done.
Oh, just a second. Got the keys somewhere. Is that it? No, that's a candy bar. Ooh, what's that? Another candy bar. And that's yet another candy bar. I think I might have a problem with candy bars. Yeah, I do. There should be at least another two in there. You could break it, sure. It's not like you'll have to fix it later.
So let's just keep on looking.
Whew, it's no use. That engine ain't budging. You got any idea how to push that in without pulling a hamstring? Oh man, never should have taken home the engine hoist to shift my couch.
Now I don't want to fix this car too quickly. I need to run around and figure out what the rest of the things are. Mr. DNA apparently is smart enough to build dinosaur things. I think Mr. DNA has the equivalent of 2 or 3 of the regular character's abilities. Let's see. Where's the gun guy? Here he is.
Hey, you ever heard of health and safety? Sheesh. Whoa, I never would have thought to do that. That's it, keep pushing.
Here we go, here we go. This is rather a large puzzle
Okay, stop. She's home.
area compared to the others. I guess that's really just a sad statement on the other levels being kind of short. So I've done a considerable amount of action. Is that enough to change anything over here? Nope. I can't push any of these cars. That'd be silly. So up we go. You very rarely activate a elevator like this in a Lego game. There were some Lego Batman things where you would stand on elevators and then that would move you into another section of the level, but usually it doesn't just move you 5 feet higher. Right, we need this guy. He can't shoot that. Can this guy shoot it? Yes, he can. Interesting. And then we need agile character, aka a girl, which, oh, Mr. DNA. I didn't know it was Mrs. DNA apparently. I guess they can avoid all the sexism claims. They made Mr. DNA, clearly a man, one of the agile characters, and none of the other men. It's even sillier now, isn't it? There's gotta be agile male characters in the Jurassic Park series. Absolutely. What do you do here? Is that the guy with the... See, I'm not certain what action I take here is going to move the plot forward.
Someone mentioned me putting a roof on the mobile lab? Or is it meant to be an open top? You know, it might rain on the island. At the very least, we should consider making it convertible.
Is this a teleporter machine? I think it is. It's a reference to The Fly. We get a dinosaur guy. Where are these dinosaur people going? I don't think they can move. I think I screwed it up. I'm not sure I can get back to the main section. Well, it seems like it's gonna give me a thing after I kill 10 dinosaurs, so... Is there a character where we could play as this? I would love to play as a guy in a dinosaur suit for a big portion of Jurassic Park. That's a character that should have been in Jurassic World, some teenager who was working in the dinosaur suit. It would work for at least a scene or two. Alright, so I want to hit Y here and get this guy over on this side first so he opens his gate. So that crisis is averted. And we've got that. And I now am just questioning what's this section about. Still, I may not be able to get it just because I don't understand it. Let's see. There's nothing to target. Nothing way up. Agile character. Mr. DNA throws things. Do I have a scream character? That's the only other thing I could think of doing. No? Maybe the glass. Glass in the car. this guy has a blue thing right there. Which would make sense. I just don't know. I just have no idea what the thing there is that I'm missing. Let's see, who could I turn into? As far as a dinosaur, I could turn into nothing right now. But when I get out into a more open section, who can I turn into? Let's see, I could turn into a spitter, a velociraptor, and the headbutter. But I can't turn into the T-Rex, and I can't turn into the Brachiosaur, which I think are the only two characters I've seen that have a smash ability. It's like, so let's just fix this and move forward. I may very well have to just go find a walkthrough. I was hoping this would be one of those LEGO games where I wouldn't need to walk through. It seems like you shouldn't really need it, but at this rate, it seems like I'm going to still. Here we go. Put the roof on the caravan. Slow as all get out. What's taking... I think that's it. And I think that's this whole section. Who says that?
What took you so long?
I couldn't get a cab.
That's okay. Now, listen, I gotta tell you,
There's a whole conversation in the movie here where he mentions that his her mother basically abandoned her and ran off to France. And they're talking about how he's not really that good of a father either. And evidence exhibit A would be she manages to sneak into this thing and makes it all the way to the island with nobody finding out. I have no clue what that mini kit required.
Built a location sensor into Dr. Harding's satellite phone, so we should be getting a reading.
Alright, so next section, I guess. Save and continue. We should save always. Seems like the game is alright about saving some stuff. And although it misses a couple of things. Interesting. Little chompies. Let's crane this out of the way. Let's toss this here. You know, if I don't have an arrow pointing towards it, that probably means I already collected it. But might as well be as thorough as possible. Oops. Let's see. So he has to jump up here through this. I don't remember doing this. We've gone far enough in circles that I don't actually remember playing some of these sections. Like he built an anvil. Yeah, that's not any bit familiar. Mr. DNA can jump and poo, apparently. Yeah, I should just play as Mr. DNA. He seems to be able to do everything. If we're gonna just be honest. And if this was just a single player game, if they would make all the Lego games like that, I would totally love if there was always a character that simply was the one character you needed for everything. That would be very nice. Here we go. Punch that. We'll come over here and jump in the poo. You can't take Mr. DNA out. He seems like he hits pretty hard too. That one. They really didn't do anything in the Jurassic series of movies about Mr. DNA. It was just like he was introduced as a park mascot and they didn't do anything with it. I don't think they mentioned him at all in Jurassic World. See, that would have been kind of funny if it was just constantly referenced over and over again. Mr. DNA always came back. John Hammond was obsessed with him. And he was on all the logos and things. Look, Mr. DNA can do research too. So what are the things he can't do? I don't believe he has the ability to shoot charged things. He might not have the ability to do Wi-Fi connection to things, and I'm sure there's a couple other things he can't do. But he can do a lot more than any other Lego character I've ever seen in a Lego game. Maybe I've missed the Mr. DNA equivalents in other Lego games, but usually there's one guy that replaces 3. This guy replaces 4, 5, 6 different characters. Which is fine by me. I think the whole swapping between characters thing is played out. You're adding potentially 3-4 hours of gameplay is somewhat related to switching between one character and the other, and having those different characters to switch. There we go. Get the mini kit that's here. He doesn't have a shovel. He doesn't have a crowbar. Take this. Am I wrestling these frogs in the wrong? Am I supposed to shoot all these frogs in? I think I'm supposed to do something with the frogs. They seemed pretty prevalent in this area for no reason. Let's keep digging. We know there's a mini kit here. Oh, no, it's just this research thing I have to do. Alright. I don't think we had any characters that could have dug up or researched before. And then this may be the end of the level. We need somebody with a camera. Does anyone have a camera? He's got a camera. There we go. There we go. I feel like we're missing 2 mini kits.
Hey, Nick!
Is that healing?
I never thought in a million years that I'm gonna get you to come here.
No, it's not the healing voices.
Hi, Sarah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those animals just walked by. Did you see them? It's a family group. If I can just
Each
get
movie, they get more and more comfortable with the dinosaurs for no reason whatsoever. By the end of each movie, they learn their lesson, and by the beginning of the next movie, they've totally forgotten.
Sarah. Sarah. She's much too close.
This is kind of one of the cutest scenes. Quite a lot in that small picture frame. Or camera frame. Look at the old-fashioned cameras they're using. Everybody would be using just their cell phones these days.
Just protecting their baby.
Although, if you were doing actual, like, scientific research, you still would want to use a proper, high-quality camera. So you can get as high of a resolution image as possible. So we've got this, and we've got the thing where we can turn it. So turn these 4 ducks, and are the ducks coming back? Yes, good. Let's switch to a guy with a gun. Did the guy just disappear? Hit something. Oh, this is awful. You're having to do this right in the middle of the fight. And I can't go take the Stegosaurus out. Maybe I could get his head stuck in something. Yeah, I guess we could. Let's try that. Break that. No. That's not what we were trying to break. Break that. There you go. We'll build this and get him stuck in this, hopefully. And then that'll ideally leave him and make him leave me alone so I can throw a baseball bat or something. There we go. So we gotta crawl in here and get him to smash it. And he's stuck. Good. I can target these guys. Must have to throw base. This thing's not working. And he's not stuck anymore. And yet you kind of have to lead. Can I shoot or fire ahead of the curve? No. Oh, this is a nightmare. Let's find somebody else that can shoot a gun. Okay, this guy can shoot. Here, can I shoot this guy? Yes, but it doesn't make him go to sleep. Maybe we need the girl. Maybe her baseball is the only true one that works. Yeah, on accident she hit one, so. This is ridiculous. This is so bad. This is worse than the crashing. This is just flagrant them taunting me. Come on. Spitter, yeah, spitter, yeah, that might work. I'll just acid the guy. You come over here. And you have to aim from this section. Get it. You have to get it from this angle because if you get it from any other angle, it'll not target correctly. I think the spitter is probably your best bet on this. Come on. Let's see if we can aim and fire without locking on anything. Not really. Finally! So now let's finish this ridiculousness. Crawl in here. Probably should just escape. Save and exit right now and save myself the time. So we need the camera guy. And then come over here. There we go. So the problem still is we don't know what that first mini kit is. So I don't know how to get number 10. Even if I ran back into the system, it's just like, what am I supposed to do? We could shoot down the wheels and see if maybe the wheels will line up there and we could balance the wheels. That's, I guess, the only logical thing I can think of, and that's barely logical. And why should I trust this game to be logical when it's a lot of times just, well, the game is pretty logical, it's just buggy. I really haven't had any instances in this game where I just wasn't following the line of thinking that the video game creators were thinking. Right. Scare that one off with the camera. You would think that at some point in the laboratories they would have realized.
You start.
Who started a fire?
I just wanted to make dinner. wanted ready when you guys got back.
That's rather nice, actually,
No
for a kid.
idea.
Gonna lock her up for curiosity? You really came all
Eddie?
that way?
Huh?
Those two are arguing. And they're carrying.
I don't get it. It says engine on the side of that chopper.
Why are
I
they
don't
carrying
get
a
that. Why
washing
would
machine?
Hammond send 2 teams?
So that level is almost complete. And we managed not to lock up the game. That's something to be happy about, I suppose. Let's go ahead and speed some things up, though. I can't even identify these dinosaurs when they're fully constructed, so it doesn't mean anything to me really if they're half constructed or somewhat constructed or not. So free play, first one, Eddie's Workshop. Hop in there really quick. Start, start, start. Skip, skip, skip.
I bet you didn't know
Again, I
this.
brought up the menu hitting start trying to skip, and it did not pause the game. As you would assume it would.
We're going nowhere until we get these vehicles fixed up.
Alright. So I'm thinking shoot these two. Take one of these. Roll it over here, which it is pointing to. Alright, that makes sense. And then that rebalances the tire. Collect that. There we go. So that's what I had to do. Fine, good to know. Save and exit. So now it's time to go see if we're gonna crash the game again. Let's see if we can crash it one more time by getting the character who is the last character, I think, to the last worker in peril. So back to the original island, right here. This will be the 3rd time we've saved them. Let's do it at night, why not? I don't think the night and day mechanic changes anything, but who knows if anything changes anything.
Go away! You're not eating me! No matter how delicious I am! Stupid raptors!
So I just purchased that guy, and I'm gonna just go free the guy. So there's 2 of them.
The raptors have learned how to use crowbars! Wait, you're not a raptor! Although that probably isn't news to them. Thanks! I really thought the raptors had figured out basic tool manipulation.
And see, that doesn't seem like it worked. Oh, it did work. Good. We get the cutscene, everything saved. Good to know. So how are we on Workers in Peril? We still have one that we haven't done, and we have a couple of things over this way that we need to do too. This area has been buggy. Not as buggy as Island 3 seems to be, because that's really buggy. Let's look at this map, and that will tell us if there was any other things to collect, which there isn't. Good. So we can come over here and do this picture spot again. We need Alan Grant. And Alan Grant has to walk towards this kind of slow to grab his raptor thing, his raptor claw. Then we switch to this guy. And then we sit here and see if that works. And down this way is the final photographic spot. So that'll be one more achievement done once we do this. Let's see. We need the spitter, which we didn't have that until recently, so see how that final location would have not been achievable. So almost certainly this is the last picture you were supposed to ever get. What's it a picture of? Just Timmy, it looks like. Interesting. So that's all the pictures done. We're at 72 point something. I didn't get that final number. 72 point something % done. The real reason why we aren't further is some bugginess. Jeez, how do you get up there? Oh, we just need an agile character. Is he an agile character? Well, I guess it doesn't matter for that one. See, that's cool, climbing the Jurassic Park sign. Let's see. And we have a little bit more things that we need to do here, and some more things that we need to do here, and we won't bother to get any of those done right now because we've gone long enough and we've managed to not crash the game, surprisingly enough. Next time we do the next level in Jurassic Park 2, we're at 73% now. We've gotten all the pictures done, and next thing we'll probably get done is the sick dinosaurs or the workers in peril. We still have quite a few amber bricks and quite a few races to get done. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.